What's going on, y'all? It's your boy 30, man. We back with another video. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, smash the like button as always, man. Let's just hop right into it, bro. I don't know what's been going on. I went 1-4 last night. After having March having probably the greatest month of the year, going crazy, up 22 units. To the last 3 days of March, terrible picking, terrible record, terrible luck, just everything just going sideways. The Bulls, we had them over 120. They end on 118. DeMar DeRozan got the rebounds. I'm surprised he got that. The way my luck been going, I ain't think none of it was going to hit. That's how bad my luck is. The only bet that hit last night was a plus 100 bet. That lets you know what's been going on with me, man. I don't know what's been going on, whether it's just stressed out from work. I had a long week, but I got to get focused, man. Like, 1-4 last night, that's not even me, man. We got to bounce back today. I got some NBA. I got some baseball, man. I think I got a hockey play, too. Just trying to spread out love, man. There's no way over 3 or 4, and I got some college basketball. No way over 3 or 4 sports I can't find 4 or 5 locks every day. I just don't see why I can't. I've been doing it. I've been doing it for 3 months now, but last couple of days been rough, man. But ain't no excuses. I just gotta be better. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure it out and get back to the drawing board and map it out. So we're gonna get into it today. I got some baseball, college basketball, hockey picks, man. Some NBA. Unfortunately, we gotta bet on the NBA, man, because it's such a long season, but hopefully around the playoff time, everything mellow down and everything regulates. So, but let's get into the picks for the day, y'all. Let's hop right into the college basketball. I know that's what everybody want, right? This is my only bet for college basketball. 2-leg plus 109 W money. You know how I feel. Florida plus 2.5 and Duke money line, right? So I think Duke gonna win, no problem, sweat free. I think Duke is probably the most easiest lock of the day. And watch that game. I say that game be the toughest game, but I think Duke is not going to have a problem such as Florida might have, right? So I took Duke money line and I took Florida plus 2.5 just in case Florida start off slow. In the first half, they're a little slow. But I just know that at the end of the day, they're going to win the game. The script is Florida versus Duke. If you know, you know. So no matter what happened in this game, they're going to come back. I think they had their hardest matchup when they was down 10 points last game and came back with 3 minutes to go. So that was tough. They go down 10 points against what's name, they're done. They're cooked. So, but Florida plus 2.5, and they give me Duke money line. Everybody want to see Florida and Duke in the championship. It's a business. It's money involved. I'm not saying that Auburn and the other team is not good, but we know who's finna win these games, man. So the fact that I can get Florida plus 2.5, I love it. I think Florida might struggle a little bit more than Duke will. So, but that's what I got. So Florida plus 2.5 and Duke money line. Let's get into the other picks. First NBA bet. Karl Anthony Towns over 25.5 points, right? Knicks and Hawks. I think it's a 3 o'clock Eastern game. Eastern Conference matchup, man, got like playoff feeling, playoff implications to it or whatever. I'm taking Cat to score over 25.5 points. I think this is a game where Cat can score like 30 points. And I was a little scared, man, because one of my people in the Discord took Cat a couple games ago over on something. And for the first 6 minutes of the game, he didn't touch the ball. That alarms me. That worries me. But I think tonight against a team like Atlanta, he's going to have plenty of opportunity. He's going to shoot the ball 15, 20 times. They say Brunson is bad, but I don't know how Brunson like he's going to be, so to speak. I just know that he was out for a while. He's back. We'll see what his name on the books. He might not even play. But even if he do play, I think that they're going to resort back to Cat. Cat's aggressive. He's going to shoot a lot of shots. And if he hit 3 or 4 threes, we're really locked. So Karl Anthony Towns over 25.5 total points. Let's get into the next one. Baseball prop. Reds and Brewers. First 5 innings, Reds plus 0.5, right? So like I said yesterday, it means that after 5 innings, basically the first half of baseball, I expect the Reds to be either winning the game or it's tie game. I don't think they're going to lose this game. I have them winning this game, but I didn't mess with the full game because you know how volatile a whole 9 innings of baseball can be, especially when you're watching the game and it gets sweaty. But I feel a lot better taking first half plus 0.5. I think they're going to be up. The ball game's going to be tied. I think they had the best pitcher in this game today. I think they're going to win this game today. And also, too, man, I saw that. I think some of my guys in the Discord, they took yesterday. I had the Padres plus 0.5 first 5 innings. They lost plus 0.5 first 5 innings, but I think some of my guys on Fanatics, you can actually do first 3 innings, which is clutch. If you can do the first 3 innings of a baseball game, that's clutch. Hard Rock no better than to give us the opportunity in Florida, but it is what it is. But in this game, I'm taking Reds plus first half plus 0.5. I think they win this game, and they're going to be up the whole time. Let's get into the next one. Let's get into this hockey. I ain't had a hockey pick in a long time. We got the Maple Leafs and the Blue Jackets, right? So I'm taking under 6.5, right? So this is my thinking. The Blue Jackets are trash. We know that. Maple Leafs okay, but I don't see this game going over 5. I think that after the first 2 innings, we should see it be at like a 2 or 3, and it can go down to the wire. But there's no way. This is actually like my most confident pick, this hockey pick. There's no way the Blue Jackets and the Maple Leafs get seven goals. I just don't see it. I think it was 6.5 at minus 105 odds, whatever odds I got on the picture right now. But if you were to go drop it up to 7 and take the under, it was like minus 350, I believe, so to take the under. So they know it's going to be between that 6 and 7 range, but they're not going to get 6. I mean, they're not going to get 6. They're not going to get 7. So give me Maple Leafs and Blue Jackets under 6.5. They're definitely not going to get 7. They're not going to get 8. So that's the hockey lock of the day, man. I feel this is my favorite pick of the day, and I know it's been a lot going on with baseball, but I got to tap back into that hockey, man. I love betting on hockey, and it's been quite profitable for me. So, when you have a losing streak and you're losing, get bets, and you're messing with your psyche, you got to get back to the basics. What's your bread and butter? 30, you do spreads, you do team totals, and hockey. You came up a lot with hockey, so I got to stick to that, man. So that's next bet. Let's get into the next one. Detroit and Memphis, right? I got a player prop. Azar Thomas over 5.5 rebounds, right? I think this should be up to like 7 or 8. This young man rebounds the ball great. He plays defense. He's one of those players, like I said, I would love to take a player like his assistant rebounds prop, but I like the 5.5 rebounds. I think he gets 5 rebounds in the first half. He's just a young, energetic player. He plays tough, and I feel like he's one of those players that doesn't care about the storyline or whatever. He's going to show up no matter what game, no matter if it's the Hornets or the Spurs or the Cat, whoever. He's going to show up every day and give his best. Cade is supposed to be playing and coming back. I expect a fast-paced game with Memphis. I almost took the under on job because you're not going to hit a game winner one game and then have a super amazing game the next game. That's just not how it works. But I felt better taking Azar Thompson under 5.5 rebounds. I think he ended up with like 8 or 9 rebounds, honestly. And he can get 10 rebounds. We know this. He plays defense. He plays hard. And the basketball guys reward you when you play the game the right way. So that's the next bet. Azar Thompson over 5.5 rebounds. Let's get into the next one. Last bet of the day, right? And is Dyson Daniels over 10.5 assist and rebounds. I was torn between 2 bets on this, right? On this last one, where I was looking at everything. I was torn between 2 bets. And I put in the Discord, I put up a poll, and we voted on it, right? I was going to either take Tyler Hero over 2.5 threes against the Bucks to hit 3 threes, or I was going to take Dyson Daniels over 10.5 assists and rebounds, right? So I love both of them, and Dyson Daniels won the vote, so I'm not making no excuses. I love both of them. So I was going to rock with either one, whichever way, but Dyson Daniels won the vote, won the poll by, I think it was like 66% to like 44 or something like that, 34 or something like that. So, but yeah, so Dyson Daniels over 10.5 assists and rebounds. He does so much for Atlanta. It's going to be a fast-paced game. It's going to be a very intense game with the Knicks. Only thing that worries me a little bit is that the Knicks at times, if Brunson back, they slow the game down because Brunson gets into the set, gets to his pick and roll. They play a little slower without Brunson. I mean, with Brunson. So if Brunson wasn't playing, I would think this would be a super lock. But I think it's a lock anyway. I just think that it's a lot of threes going to be getting put up. And he's going to be able to get 10.5 assists and rebounds. And he's covered this, like, in the last 10 games, like 9 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the last bet, man. Dyson Daniels over 10.5 assists and rebounds. Listen, it's been a rough couple of days, but y'all know this happens, man. We're not perfect. We're going to bounce back. And that full sweep come. I haven't had a full sweep. Even when I had them profitable days, I haven't had a full sweep in a while, man. Like, we got to get back to it, man. I need a full sweep. I ain't been on live, and I might go live tonight, man. Check out the games, talk to y'all. But we need a full sweep. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. These are the picks for the day. Let's lock them in early, and I'm going to catch y'all in the comments, man. 30 out.